Arsenal, given a controversial penalty in yesterday's North London derby after Spurs defender Cristiano Romero handled the ball in the area. The Spurs manager, Ange Postecoglou, who spoke after the game, said that he doesn't know what the handball rule is anymore.
Well, I couldn't say, mate, but I mean, I don't know what the handball is these days. I mean, I saw the Wolves one yesterday, and it just seems like if it hits your hand, it's a penalty, and sometimes when it hits hand, it's not a penalty. I got no idea, but, you know, you just got to, I guess I'm not the only one in that boat where you just don't really understand it. It's one of the few rules that I don't understand in the game.
Adam Crafton from The Athletic posted, was it a tweet? I think it was a tweet, alluding to, I agree with him, so I'm not going to take credit for Adam's tweet, alluding to the fact that when they show VAR, it should be done in normal time.
Yeah, it should be, yeah. And
I totally agree with that, because everything slowed down looks totally different to when you're seeing it in normal play. I don't know whether or not that was handball. In the eyes of the law at the moment, that is sadly a penalty. But, you know, you've got a millisecond to move your hand out the way. There are natural positions when you're sticking out a leg or you're jumping up in the air. Yeah, your arms and your hands have to go somewhere. But also, when you're looking at VAR, I think it was Gusto on, who was it? Digne, Luca Digne, which was stonewall penalty. And that wasn't...
Not a pen, red card, you mean?
The red card, sorry, when that was slowed down.
It looked awful.
With a freeze frame.
Free framed it on, yeah, that's the bit.
And I'm thinking, so I'm watching it freeze frame and going, oof. But then you see it normal time, it's like, well, he went for the ball, we got it, and then the foot followed through. I just think we need to address it in more detail, because when freezing it is not as it looks when it happens.
And there's also times when you've looked at VAR, which annoys me, is that, you know, when the refs walk into the screen, that image is there waiting for him. Not like at the start of the tackle. It's like he walks over there and the first image he sees is that paused Gusto's foot on the shin. And it's like, well, you've already put something in his mind already. So then they rewind it and then they slow it right down so you can see it and then pause it again. I think they should play at real speed.
They never do. I think, by the way, I think the monitors are way too small. That needs to be double the size. It's crazy. You know, you look at a massive decision which can decide the outcome of a big game in the Premier League, and you're looking at it on a TV. I used to have in my bedroom when I was 15. It's nuts, right? But also, you alluded to it there, that when the referee is walking over to the screen...
That image is there waiting for him.
But VAR is talking to him.
Yeah.
We think this happened. We think that happened. It should be... Go and have a look.
Yeah. And
you make your own mind up.
Play it at full speed from the start of it. But it seems like the Eddie Nketiah situation with the tackle on the goalkeeper. Now, if you slow that down, I mean, he's lucky, first of all, that his foot goes past the goalkeeper. Because I think if he catches his shin with his stud, he's gone. Yeah. But even when you pause it, when he's gone past him with the foot, but his knees catch him, even that looks a bit bad and you go, oof. Yeah. I tell you what, that don't look the best, does it? But I think with the handballs as well, and with the Romero one, it's one of them where it probably is a penalty by the letter of the law. But if that was a given against my team, I'd absolutely hate it. Because as you said there, where's his arm supposed to go?
You can't defend, you can't jump. I see a lot of defenders. I don't know how they do it with their arms behind their back. Yeah. And they're defending, right? Is that really how they're meant to defend? Do you remember when you were playing, when I was watching, deliberate handball? Yeah. Right? We don't hear that anymore. No. Because that doesn't exist. Deliberate. Have you... the one at the weekend in North London Derby, right? Yeah. If his arm's out the way, that probably goes in. Yeah. That's the only...
It's got to that, and that's I'm with you on that, Andy. Is that if it doesn't hit his hand, it could go in.
Yes. But it's not deliberate. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. That's Postecoglou just.
But you look at the Sanderberg one for Burnley, where they get he controls it with his hand, and then cross it in, they score, and then it gets chalked off. But then you see Anthony Gordon's one where he keeps it in against Sheffield United, hits his hand, and they play on. I think that is what is sending people absolutely. That people are losing their minds about that, because they're like, well, hold on, again. Tomiyasu gets sent off against Palace for the little time wasting the tug back. Trent does the same thing.
The 2 yellows, nothing.
I think that's where people are going, what is going on here? Yeah. It's too inconsistent.
What I'd like to see, so producer Joe, who's in front of me in the crash, he's an Ipswich Town fan. I don't know if you're aware of that, I've never mentioned it before. But you don't have VAR in the Championship. Do you prefer it without VAR? Producer Joe is saying it's bliss. I just wonder if football fans of lower league football would prefer it. Because they'll be going to games. They'll be, how's that offside or how's this? And it's just as football was. Do you prefer that?
When I watch I think it's a League Cup or FA Cup, and you see there's obviously stadiums that don't have VAR, the nicest thing about it is someone scores a goal, the quick check to the linesman runs up, goal, go and celebrate.
You can't celebrate any goal now.
No, you got to wait, and it's
like, you know, like Johnny Evans' header. You saw that?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if that was offside. I know the fellow was like in the line of... I can't remember who was in the line of sight.
It's completely blocking the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? And this goes back to what we were saying. When you pause it, it's a still frame. He is blocking it in that millisecond. But there's 5 seconds before that and 5 seconds after it. So he's blocking it for 1 millisecond, which isn't blocking it.
But again, as they're going over to the screen, that image is there waiting for him to see.
I know, but if I walk past you, if you were looking at that talkSPORT logo, and I walk past you, right, you'd always see it. For 1 millisecond, you wouldn't see it, but you'll always see it. If you videoed me walking past you and paused it when I'm in front of your eyes, you can go, well, you can't see it.
Yeah, of course.
But that's not normal time, is it?
Well, at Brentford, they drew the wrong lines, didn't they? Brentford.
Yeah.
They drew the wrong frame.
How's that? But what we do need is it the semi-automated offside we saw in the World Cup?
That. With the sheet, that white sheet, and then the flashing bit that's offside.
And a little arm coming through.
Yeah.
That's great. We love that.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.